It's tough. We were just talking about it because the lineups are so screwed up. I apologize to Osa, Sebastian, and Stan and half, but we just couldn't play them because you want to win these games. I mean, you don't want to, and we played everybody, got people minutes, but the game's tied at half, and those poor guys had nobody they could guard. And we're not going to see a lineup like that again. And really, even the last game we played didn't have like a true big. So I don't know. That's one thing that bothers me is I just don't know where we're at. But I liked what I saw. The good thing is the guards got a lot of playing time, especially the younger guys. But from a team standpoint, I just don't know yet. But what I do like, what I do like and don't like, practice. We got great energy. I mean, we compete. Now, we're not doing that in these games for 3/4 of the time. We just get out there, we're kind of playing lethargic. And so the good thing is we don't play that way in practice, so I know they can do it. But now we got a chance for that energy level to the game. Because we just had some guys, even tonight, that just didn't show up. Really, the kids that aren't showing up, the new guys, and they're just not used to it. I mean, coming from junior college or high school, this is a little different. I don't care what level you come from. College is different, and so, they got to learn. But the one guy's been great, is Donnelly. He's been after. I mean, if you look at him, he's talking all the time and doing everything. So our guys all going to have the same energy he has. Nico played like a senior night, just with his energy and everything. I just feel bad for Stan and those guys, but Stan will be starting against Kansas State. I mean, we got to have, but he was great. I mean, he understood after the game, and he, Seabass and Osa were great on the bench afterwards. But I told him at half, I can't play it. We got to win this thing. I was like, they're guarding guys 6'2", 6'3", shooting threes on them, and then I started worrying about getting a guy hurt trying to get out there, because we're going to need their bodies and rotate them. So I just don't know where we're at. I'm glad we're 2-0 because to me, you got exhibition or scrimmage season, pre-conference, conference, and conference tournament. And so we got the one out of the way, and we're 2-0. I mean, could we have played better? Yeah. I mean, we got a lot of work to do, but we got some of the new guys some experience. He's a leader. I think people get confused with the point guard being a leader. To me, it's the senior's a leader, and I don't care if you're the 13th man, center, guard, forward, or whatever. You're a senior. You got to be the leader, and so he's doing exactly what we want, and he just happens to be a guard, not the point guard. So, but he's our leader, and Stan's our leader. But I feel bad Stan hasn't gotten play because these lineups, but Stan's been unbelievable in practice, been real vocal. So I think when people start seeing us play our real lineup here throughout the season, I think they're going to be impressed too by Stan. I thought they should have been impressed by Nico, his energy, and he was talking and everything. So I think people will be impressed by those three seniors. So a lot falls on their shoulder, and the good thing's having guys that, because freshmen are kind of sensitive, so I can kind of get on those guys a little more than the other guys, even though they didn't screw up. I'll kind of take it out on them just so I can feel good, myself inside that I got on somebody, because you got to be careful. Guys are fragile, and when they haven't played at this level, and so but that was so good last year. Right off the get-go, those kids were tough kids, so you could get on. But the one thing we have this year we didn't have last year off the bat's a leader, and because one of those guys fought new coaching staff, new style play, but I think Donnelly and Stan and Nico have been really good from that start for us this year. It's kind of made it easier on us.
Very well. I mean, you've seen them step up just like I have. I saw a performance out of Keelan was that Saturday? We never seen him play that in practice, but he came out and played. Donnell, you see spurts from everybody because you see the talent level that they do have. But I've been enjoying seeing them come along. They're going to come along just fine. They're very talented. I need to make sure we're matched up. I need to make sure, even after Coach tells us what to do, that I repeat it because we will forget in that instant. But I feel like I do need to be vocal and make sure everybody's on the same page to get us playing right. It's going to be tough because I remember how it was when I was younger, and we had a lot of young guys, and we took a long road trip. It was hard, especially not being used to the road schedule as well as the road competition. And it's a lot harder running on the road than it is at home. The turnovers that we had in this game, everything has to be cut in half. Points must go up. We must have more rebounds. We can't give up as many offensive rebounds.